Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. What you do not know is that I'm wearing pajama pants. Do you want to see them? I know you want to see them. You know, luckily for you, these are the best pair that I own, so you're welcome. I'm going to be answering some questions about my hair because I get a lot of questions about my hair and we're going to answer them today. Let's start with the 3 frequently asked questions. What is my hair type? Don't know, couldn't tell you. I don't subscribe to hair types anymore. What products do I use? I religiously use Good Hair People and Taraji P. Henson's hair care line. And last but not least, how did I grow my hair? I'm gonna get into the longer answer, but short answer is I just stopped caring. Do you trim your ends? I don't, but either my mother or my grandmother does. Whenever I'm home and my grandma is home, I'm like, please cut my hair, because I hate split ends with everything in me. How do you keep your hair moisturized? Good Hair People, truly. I put in the leave-in, I blow dry, I put on some oil with the pomade or the edge control. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Quick and easy go-to style. Space buns. Space buns for life. I think it's all about placement. So I put mine like right here and they're so cute. I love them. And make sure you have like tendrils to frame your face. How did you gain confidence wearing your natural hair? Honestly, the second I got to college, I just let go of some of the pressure that I was putting on myself to assimilate. I just started doing what I wanted to do with my hair, and the thing about confidence is it's practice. It's like a skill. If you don't practice not caring, then how are you not going to care? Every time I was going out and wearing the style that I wanted, I was practicing that confidence. So if there's a style that you really want to wear out, just do it. Do it. You have to do it probably like 20 times to really feel sure of yourself. How did you grow your hair? Okay, I don't know if you guys are gonna like this answer, but I just let go. I have just learned how to take care of it. I'm still learning how to take care of it. If you guys would have seen my hair yesterday, you would think I'd never done my hair in my life. It was so dry. But to specifically answer your question, I would say making sure you keep it moisturized with good products like Good Hair People. I noticed a significant amount of growth when I started blow drying my hair and I started wearing box braids, and I knew how to wear box braids. So instead of getting box braids and it absolutely destroying my hair, they started to grow my hair. So figure out how to make protective styles work for you and not against you, because protective styles can be a little dangerous. Like, they really can have you bald. Because, I mean, I would know from personal experience. Do you use wigs? I'm thinking of buying one. Buena suerte en Colombia, guapa. Gracias, mi amor. Claro que sí, me encantan las pelucas, pero en Colombia, no, I don't wear them, because I don't have any. Someone just texted me. I don't wear wigs here because I don't own any wigs here. So, tips to grow your hair. If you notice your hair is growing and you're doing something specific, keep doing that thing. Really be in tune, you know, be in tune with your hair. Like, is it shedding a little bit more than usual? What am I doing differently? What products am I overusing, underusing? Also, it's trial and error. You don't know what you don't know. I used to blow dry already dry. I used to comb and blow dry already dry hair. I might just keep answering this question throughout the video because there's nothing super specific. Like, I'm not going to be like, yes, I use rice water. No, but my grandma's a hairstylist and she said, start blow drying your hair. And I said, I will do whatever you tell me to do. Headphones. And then I'm out. Live your best life, queen. How to feel comfortable wearing your hair without stressing how you're perceived. It's interesting because we expect everyone to be comfortable with us, but we're not comfortable with ourselves. If you can't look in the mirror and see nothing, stripped down, no makeup, no stretched hair, no shaved armpits, if you can't look in the mirror and just see you, if you're not comfortable with that, then everyone else's perception, it doesn't, what does it matter for? You can't ask for other people to understand you or to get you or to accept you. You just gotta accept yourself. There's too many people in the world. What is your favorite curl definition product? I do not define my curls. My hair is 2 different textures. It's a completely different texture all the way around here. And then at the top, it's just something else. So I just don't really bother. Have you ever hated having your kind of hair? No, I've not. I've never hated it. I definitely wanted looser hair when I was in high school because I was heavily impacted by the male gaze. And that was the hair that the guys around me liked. And so I wanted to be what they liked. So, you know, poor Kianna. I mean, she's better now. She's doing good. Now that that's not really a factor, no. I mean, I could never hate my hair. It's the hair that my ancestors had, and it's the hair that I was born with. It's the hair that comes out of my head. It's part of me. What shampoo and conditioner do you use, and what method do you use to detangle? So my last hair routine, I don't detangle my hair like that anymore. I actually detangle it before getting in the shower with, like, I don't know, any detangler that I can find because I'm going to rinse it out anyway, it doesn't matter. Then I braid it, shampoo it, get in the shower, rinse out the shampoo, shampoo it again, conditioner, rinse that out, and it's in braids the entire time. It's amazing. I only have to detangle it before my shower and before I blow dry, and then I probably won't detangle my hair again for like 1 to 2 weeks. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna detangle my hair all the time. Like, girl, I ain't got the time. What's your go-to hair product? 100% Good Hair People leave-in conditioner. I don't know what I'd do without it. I truly don't know what I'd do without it. I think it's the reason that my hair is so healthy right now. Yeah, OG. What's your hair goal? Healthy hair. I mean, I don't have a hair goal. I do want long hair because I'm just trying to see what I look like. My hair doesn't really grow down. It goes out more, I would say. My hair now is my hair goal. I like my hair. Does trimming your ends actually help with growth? Yes, it does, babe. It does, because those split ends will travel up and up and up until your hair is just one big split end. So I get my hair cut whenever I can. What's your hair type? I want to know the thoughts about hair types in the comments, because I'm pretty sure the man who created it said that 4C hair needs to be changed, manipulated, whatever he said. I'm not down to clown. What do you use for your edges? Help a girl out. I use Eco Styling Gel, and I use it maybe twice a month, 4 times a month, very little, and it just depends on the style. I recommend it. It's not gonna like really hold everything down, but if you put a scarf on after using it, then you should be fine. What type of porosity hair do you have? High porosity, and I only know this because my mother and my grandmother would always say to me growing up, put something on your hair and it'll just suck right in there. So that's how I know I have high porosity. How can I make myself more confident in my short 4C hair every time I try to style? What looks best on your face shape? How can you cut your hair to look best? How can you style your hair to look best? What products can you use to make your hair look best? And it's gonna take some time. There is trial and error. I've had many times where I put so much work into my hair and it ended up looking bad. I'm like, for what? What was it for? That's just how it goes. And personally for me, I have 2 different textures. So the back will shrink up like all the way, like honestly here, and then the front just hangs. And it's not my favorite look. I always had my hair in a bun when I was growing it out. I utilized wigs. I think it's completely fine to not like the way a certain hair length looks on you, especially as a woman, and there's so much pressure to have this long hair. And if you don't like the way short hair looks on you, it's not your fault. You're not self-hating. You're human. Try looking to celebrities or iconic women from history that also have that hair, and I think you can do some really cool things that you just haven't discovered yet. Do you prefer wearing your natural hair or protective styles? It really depends. I'm not trying to do my hair. I like protective styles. It heals me inside when I can wake up and not have to do anything to my hair. But I also like my hair like this. It depends, you know, touch and go. How to grow your 4C hair? Again, for me, it was the stretching that helped my hair grow. The stretching and the blow drying and the heat. Whenever I would have my hair in its natural state and I would try to manipulate it or use all these products, it would break. It would break and I'd have a lot of knots in it. Stretching my hair is, I'm like, is this the key to success? Fave protective styles, box braids for life. I get a little irritated with wigs because one, like a frontal glued down, one time it took my edges clean out. After that, I never got like anything glued to my head ever again. I would just need to go to the right person who really does their job with care. Also, it lasts for like a week. I just rather have knotless braids in. What are your ends supposed to feel like with 4C hair, because mine are kind of rough? I don't think they're necessarily supposed to feel like amazing, but when you notice that it's like all good, and then you get to the end of your hair and you're like, I cannot detangle this, product won't go on this. That's when you need to cut it off. I think you know. I think subconsciously you know. Can you show a picture of your hair when it's not blown? I mean, yeah, sure. It'll probably be fresh out of the shower because I don't let my hair just air dry. How do you get through a bad hair week? I just don't take any pictures. I'm like, this week never existed. What did you struggle with most growing up with type 4 hair? The fact that no one taught me how to do it, it was just kind of like shooting in the dark. I just had no one to look to. I didn't know how to do my hair. My sister and my mother have looser curls than me, and I was the only one with such kinky hair. And then it just all went downhill when I started getting relaxers. Just not knowing. You don't know what you don't know. And there's a lot of stuff to know about type 4 hair, so you know, it can be hard. When do you notice the most growth in your hair? In box braids, under wigs, natural, etc.? Box braids. I have never seen my hair grow so much than the past, I think it was 3 or 4 months of me just getting box braids. And I know it's not good to get them back to back, and they kind of do a number on your edges, but I figured out how to take care of my hair in box braids, and I'm telling you, I feel like my hair was like this long, and now I feel like it's longer. No, not box braids. I think knotless braids are the GOAT. The GOAT. But you have to make sure you have someone good doing them, someone who knows what they're doing. And then also there's just so much prep, and then the takedown. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. If you want me to talk about it, maybe I can make like a short IGTV or something. But yeah, I hack the system. I love knotless braids. Do you always blow dry your hair after a wash day? No, I get lazy sometimes. I mean, I feel like I do this 1 to 2 times a month. At some point, I'll just have a hairstylist who does my hair, and then I can have hair all the way down to my butt. No, actually, I don't think I want hair that long. That sounds so stressful. Only when I'm trying to take care of my hair. That's when I blow dry my hair. Have you ever dealt with hair loss? Absolutely. I mean, my hair used to shed really bad in high school when I used to straighten it all the time. Like, on some run your fingers through it, and it's like, kind of thing. Also, I got box braids for, not the first time, but the first time in my adult life. And I didn't prep my hair before then. I don't even think I combed my hair out before putting it in the box braids. It was just bad. I didn't know any better. And when I took those box braids down, I want to say 1/4 of my hair came out. But you couldn't tell because I have thick hair, but it was sad. It was a sad day for me. What protective styles do more harm than good? Anything that uses hair that's not your hair can be harmful. It's just not natural. It's not natural to have something like covering your scalp like that. It's not ideal. The best way to wear a wig is like a hat. You know, you put it on during the day and then you at night. And the thing about box braids is that plastic hair that you're connecting to your real hair, it just sucks all the life out of your own hair. Anything that pulls on your hair, suffocates your hair, etc., etc. What do you do to your hair on a regular basis? I don't know. I just be winging it. I do something different every single week. You know, it's worked out thus far. I'm living life. How do you keep your hair from breaking off, and how often do you trim? To keep my hair from breaking off, I stretch it and then I trim it whenever I get the chance. Have you ever worn a weave? Yes. That was the first and last time I will ever be doing that. How do you feel confident if your hair isn't perfectly slicked back? Love your content so much, by the way. Thank you, Jade. I just let go of that. Again, it's that practice. You gotta practice going out without your edges done. And every time you do it, you're like, oh wait, no one cares? That's crazy. It's just one of those things of, who's checking for me? Everyone's so worried about themselves. I go out, and if I feel myself being like a little uncomfortable, I ask myself why. Is it because of the male gaze? Is it because I'm uncomfortable in this situation? Like, why do I feel like I have to look a certain way for these random people that do not even know me? Why? And you know, I just get to the root of that. And sometimes it's because I'm just feeling a little uncomfortable. You know, things are changing. Don't be so hard on yourself as you're trying to become more confident. What did you do back when you felt like your hair wasn't long enough? I never felt like my hair wasn't long enough, even when my hair was shorter. Like, I never looked in the mirror and was like, wow, my hair's really short. Even though it was so much shorter, like it was probably like this short, but I never really like processed that. Will you ever cut your hair? Yeah, I definitely see myself cutting my hair. I don't know when. I noticed that the longer my hair gets, the more attached I get to it, which I don't like. I don't like being so attached to my hair, but it is what it is. Is your hair healthy even though you blow dry it all the time? Yes, it is the healthiest it has ever been, actually. Favorite braids you've had? I'll insert a picture. The ones I got for Puerto Rico. Me encanta, me encanta. I find your hair journey extremely reassuring. What exactly did you do to nourish your hair back to health? I just learned about it. My hair care routine, that's how my hair grew a lot. Just listening to my hair, like when I see it's starting to like get thin or I don't know, something weird's happening, I'm like, okay, let me take a step back and stop doing this or start doing this. Yeah, your hair will grow. Your hair will grow if you take care of it, I promise you. My hair might be a little longer than yours, but how do you get yours to grow so quickly? Juicily? I don't know. I don't know what she was trying to say, but juicily, I don't know, baby. I don't know. But quickly, I also don't know. I feel like my hair doesn't grow quickly. I feel like it grows at a pretty normal pace. I guess it just depends on how I'm retaining length, and that just depends on how I'm taking care of my hair. I've noticed that my hair grows more when I put the time, put the effort in, but if I don't put that effort in, it's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world if my hair doesn't grow super long every month. Are you ashamed of your 4C hair? Because I never see you wear it as its natural state. No. I think it's so interesting that Black women have to answer questions like this. I'm not ashamed of my 4C hair. I love my hair. Do you care about curls when it comes to your hair's health? Yes, because when my hair curls and shrinks up, that tells me that she's doing great. And when it stops doing that, that's when I'm concerned. What's one thing you learned about yourself through your hair? How much I try to control. Those are all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah. Besos. Mwah.